Alrighty, folks, and we're back. Wanted to get this started before we got too late in the day. It's already 10:42. I think that's about the time that I'm waking up nowadays. Like I wake up at like 10. Yeah, I think that is the time I woke up this morning, 10:30-ish, 10:45, something like that. I think I went to bed like around 1 or 2 in the morning. If I had to guess, I've been trying to open my windows, my blinds, I mean, to let the sun in, to try to use daylight to act as like a natural alarm clock to wake up naturally with the sun. Try to tap into the circadian rhythm, but sometimes it's worked and sometimes it hasn't. Today was one of those days where it didn't really work. Like I basically slept through till past 10. And that works out better somewhat here because the pool, I like to swim in the pool. Um, I got a bunch of screens open. Sorry, it's hard for me to see where I'm at. I like to swim in the pool first thing in the morning. Well, I should say second thing. So I like to eat my breakfast and then go out for a quick swim. And today there was a bunch of people out there. Like I think there were a few different families with their kids. That's the only problem with it being a community pool is it's usually crowded as heck, and today was no exception. I think the fact that today was a warm, sunny day added to it, added to the popularity of the pool. Like I'm sure that thing was slammed pretty much all day. I just wish they were more consistent about cleaning it because it definitely sees use. Uh, and yeah, today was I think the first time where I actually had to like swim around kids. Because again, there were so many kids in the pool, like they just kept going all around, and it was like, whoa. Luckily, I didn't bump into any of them, but yeah, I tend to just go out for like 15, 20 minutes and then head back. And luckily, the pool itself is only like 5 or 10 minutes, probably closer to 10-minute walk from the house, so not too bad. Like I could go for a quick swim and then I get out, head back and take my shower. So it's a smooth operation. I come back, yeah, take my shower. I play a couple card games, Hearthstone, Magic, and then uh, I was playing Donkey Kong Country Returns 3D, and before that, Fire Emblem Fates. I recently beat Donkey Kong Country Returns, even the post game levels, and yeah, I haven't picked anything else up to take its place. What I might do is reintroduce Majora's Mask 3D, which I bought and never played. I might start playing that in the place of Donkey Kong Country. And then, yeah, I think I'm getting close to the end of RE3 too. This game I'll probably keep playing until I beat it. Hard to say when that will be. But yeah, thanks for joining me on my Phoenix Wright Trials and Tribulations adventure. Okay, Trilogy, the Phoenix Wright adventure. Recipes returned up. Trials and Tribulations. Another fun-filled investigation. Alright, January 7th, 12:52 p.m., Wright and Company law offices. So how do you think the trial went this morning? Not great, honestly. Like, they called... All we did was cast doubt in the trial. Like, they called Victor Kudo to the stand, and he was proved to be fallible witness, or whatever they call it. A questionable witness, I guess you could say. And before that, it was Gumshoe, right? And he didn't really see anything, so I don't know why they called him. How do you think it went? Got a bit crazy in there. Just wonder if that killed our chances. I guess it did get out of hand. Mr. Kudo's testimony did nothing to help us. It didn't hurt you either, though. He poked so many holes in his testimony that any testimony he had that incriminated Maggie Bird was called into question because, again, of how much doubt you cast on his testimony. I mean, they didn't necessarily hurt you, I would say, either. We don't even know the identity of the waitress who laced the coffee. It might not have been the waitress, by the way. All we know is what old Mr. Kudo saw, the apron straps and the ribbon, and that the victim was wearing an earpiece when his eardrum was ruptured. Even that is strange. Like, we were debating which hand he used to sip the coffee and which ear the ointment was applied to, and he has an earpiece in. Like, it's so confusing, right? Like, he's got like an ear infection and he's using an earpiece. Like, it doesn't really make sense. Ruptured eardrum, like, it doesn't. I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Talk about a terrifying case of contradictionitis. I don't know if I'd call it a contradiction, just confusing. Hard to see what the connections are this far in the case. Time to play doctor and find out ourselves a cure then, huh? Gotta find one for Maggie or she's gonna have a terminal case of guilty. Well, if we keep running in circles, eventually we'll tucker ourselves out. So that's good. I'm officially at a loss as to where to start. We're exactly where we started. Like, we still don't know much of anything. We have a funny feeling that Gene Armstrong has something to do with it. There's also the other Phoenix, which, again, he might have had something to do with it too. We just haven't been able to make the connection. Let's try some brainstorming. You go first. I guess you should try to put Mr. Kudo's testimony to some sort of use. I don't see why. I forgot the identity of the waitress and who the victim really was. I mean, he didn't even have his basic facts correct. He was saying that he drank it with the left hand, and yet there's a right hand smear on the cup, so either, again, he didn't see what really happened, or there's something questionable that happened following what Kudo saw. I think the key to this case has to be at Tribune. Well, then let's go back there for the 20th time and check it out. You should drop in on Maggie and see how she's doing too. Anything on your mind? Actually, there is something. I was wondering about Zen Oak. What he's like and stuff. Well, we actually ran into him in the previous investigation, right? He's on the playground with his scooter that was busted. And I don't think Zen Oak was his name. He was claiming to be Phoenix. Almost forgot about that guy. Yeah. He looks like a howling gorilla when he's doing that. He's a scar too. I don't know how anyone could confuse this guy for Phoenix Wright. He's wearing a tiger on his shirt. Like, about the only thing is he claims to be Phoenix, but he's clearly not. Right? Clearly not. I don't see how anyone could confuse him for Phoenix. Maybe in this scene someone could, because again it's all black and white, sepia tone, but in a normal color scheme you could obviously tell it's not Phoenix. The beach is so hot, it'll feel like you was smooching in the express train. He also talks with a New Yorker accent, which even that should cast some doubt. Phoenix Wright, you saying you Phoenix Wright. I'm Phoenix Wright, Ugga Bugga. Yes. One and only. Again, why are you claiming to be someone you're not? I've learned a little something about my doppelganger. You did? How'd you find out? I was working at the restaurant when I ran into Don Onione. What? Let's just say he was such a terrible version of me that I wanted to sue for defamation. What's that guy's story anyway? What does he have to gain by impersonating me? I have a creeping suspicion that he's the one who poisoned the coffee. I'm not sure why though. There's one of those little flies on my screen. It's so annoying. I don't know how they get in. Is Maya gonna know anything about this? I don't know, dude. The prescription bag? Do you have any theories about that? You couldn't find the prescription bottle in the same. Medication in the bag is missing. Mysterious vanishing medication, much like her mysterious other person. What's strange, too, is that the Phoenix clone was not added to the list of profiles. Why is he missing from this? He was in the kitchen at the time of the incident. Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't call Gene Armstrong so they could stand. Instead of, Gumshoe, but I guess. Old CD's testimony is pretty much useless to us. That's true. I guess we should speak to Mr. Armstrong again, huh? Yeah, I guess do the job of the prosecution. Okay, criminal affairs. Gumshoe's not here. Never mind that. Everyone seems to be on edge. What are you doing? Calling the officers for the briefing, quick! Can't you shut down the station server? Quit playing on the internet. About my email pen pal. 137 Asian Princess. Save it for later. I'm turning it off now. No! Asian Princess. No! Everyone's keeping busy here, huh? Keeping busy more like panicking if you ask me. Something's going on, something big. Let's examine all around. No, you make a horrible police chief. I don't know who would hire you, too. What kind of desperate department would hire someone with a waitressing gig on the resume? What is it, the blinds, the poster? Alright, there's nothing else here. Not even Gumshoe. Maggie's still in questioning, but you got questions to ask her too. Maggie, keep it down, Maya. This isn't a playground, you know. I would say that I don't know what kind of self-respecting judge would sentence Maggie. There was no evidence connecting her to the crime. Like, none. Other than that she worked at Trade Bin. That was basically it. Like, for that matter, you could have accused Gene Armstrong. He's the one who sent out the coffee, right? It could have been already poisoned. How do they know Gene Armstrong didn't poison the coffee? As far as I'm concerned, Gene Armstrong is just as seemingly guilty as Maggie, if not more so. Because, again, he's the chef. Empty as usual. And it's lunchtime, too. Come on! Just a minute, pal. Come on, I know you can. He's getting really worked up about something. No! That's the wrong number. Looks like an 8 would have only netted me $5 anyway. What a ripoff. What's the problem, Detective Gumshoe? Oh, it's you. I was just to the radio, pal. To the radio? Hey, Detective Gumshoe's having lunch here. He is, and he's having the twin tea set. What can I say? Desperate times call for desperate measures, right? This is a nightmare. How am I supposed to look Maggie in the eye now, pal? Again, she basically wasn't incriminated at all throughout the events of the previous trial, so I don't know why you'd say that, Gumshoe. Really drove her in a corner, yeah? Not really. Gumshoe didn't really present anything. Really, it was, what's his name? The prosecutor, forget him already. Godot. Really, it was Godot who was providing all the evidence. Like, really, Gumshoe and Kudo didn't really cast any doubt as to the innocence of Aggie. And what evidence? He presented the cyanide, the apron. I believe that was all right. Did he also present the coffee cup? Man, why is it all these things only have Maggie's prints on them? What the heck? Very strange. Let's blow up all my testimony. Why of all days did you do it today? Probably because he didn't really present anything that was necessary to contradict. Yeah, there just weren't any holes in it. Yeah, exactly. There was nothing to contradict, really. What happened? Usually your testimonies are like Swiss cheese. Swiss cheese? They preferred crumbly, like aged Parmesan? The case has already been ruled on. There shouldn't be any holes left to find. But yeah, here we are. Maggie say anything to you about me? No, she didn't. How'd she put it again? I can't believe Detective Gumshoe. I hate him, sir. I mean it. Don't want to see him again. Something like that. Gumshoe, I didn't mean. Why is this happening? Bang his head against the wall, Nick. Yeah, just let him. It's fine. That's how I react to this game as well. Just so you know. Alright, we're in good company. Poor Gumshoe. And back again, are you? Did you like the twin tea set? I paid that much money for lunch before. I was so nervous, my hands were shaking. How did it taste? For $20, I guess. I don't know how to describe it. It really was just delicate. What? Delicate? You mean you liked it? It didn't taste bad to you? What's the matter with him? Looks like he's thinking. You weren't sure? That's it. I've been trying to think of the right word to describe the taste. I just realized it's bad. That's it. It tasted bad. Delicate and bad are not even remotely close in terms of meaning. Like, I wouldn't say they're quite antonyms, but they're not even close, yeah. But I'll admit to yourself when you pay $20 for it, you know. Is your vocabulary really that limited, Gumshoe? Jeez Louise. Maybe you should have found out about the price after you finish the game. Hey Nick, maybe that's why Glenn L came here. Maybe you heard about the Super Fierce Twin Tea set. By fierce meaning fearsome, speaking of Glenn L, you still hardly know anything about the guy. Why don't we ask Detective Gumshoe what he knows, seeing as he's here? I'm getting around to it. Were you excited about it earlier? That's right, you said you were listening to the radio! Oh, that was nothing. I wasn't excited. Come on, Detective Gumshoe. You can't tell little old me what you're listening to? Nothing really. It's just the Action Drive show. Oh, great. Wow. Gumshoe psych-locking us. Everybody's a liar. This life is great. Yeah. Why are there tears in your eyes? Okay, cool. We can present our Megatom on that. And present Glenn L's profile. The game finally gives a hint. This program genius. They call him the walking computer at the place where he went. What happens when he crashes, though? Does he just stop moving all of a sudden? It wasn't literally a computer, Maya. Maya, please refrain from talking. There's nothing between Maggie and the victim. Exactly. She would have no reason to kill him. So again, how is motive established? I still don't understand that. That's what we found out yesterday. There's no connection, so why would she kill him? Makes no sense. Don't you have any information that's a bit more fun? I'm still not exactly sure how they even took that trial with there being no defense attorney. Have you been to visit where Mr. Young worked at? Might as well. The workplace? Where's that? Computer firm called Blue Screen Inc. or something like that. Yeah. Sounds like a real stable company. This could be fun, Nick. Let's go. Computers aren't really my thing, Maya. We'll be fine. I know all about the high-tech stuff. Don't worry about that. Just around the corner for this joint. Just take a look. Computer firm called Blue Screen Inc., huh? It's already been added to our moving list, I'm sure. Nobody does see ways who's confused. Yeah, I don't know why he's even called. He looked pretty confused by his testimony. Nothing I told guys, I liked him at all, but it sounded like he was pretty sure about what he saw. That's the impression I got too. Why doesn't even a single part of his testimony corroborate any of the facts? What can you tell us about this guy? Right, he's one of the documents. Then he gave me this book. Why does he keep giving these out too? What's in it? I don't know, the label says Junior. I'll tell you what, this stuff works like a charm. It slept like a rug last night. Really, that's nice. That's really, really nice. Let's just marvel at the raw amount of dialogue. Take that! Why is this a secret? I don't know. Alright, Detective Gumshoe, tell me the truth. What were you listening to? No way, pal. I know you made a big thing out of it. I'm not gonna tell you. We'll see about that, pal. Considering all the noise you were making while you were listening, pretty clear what kind of radio program it was. I'd say it was related to these job listings? I don't know. I have like a plethora of evidence and yet nothing still to present. I'm gonna get penalized for this. Forget it. Forget it. Yay, more ads. I don't feel like getting penalized. So really we're on the investigation yet again. Yippee-ki-yay. A lottery ticket. Wow. Well, we are on the right track. I was about to present the clipping.
Take that!
Who listens for the lottery on the radio, though? Like, what? Alright. You were listening to lottery results, weren't you? Oh, you tried to win big just like Glenn Elk did. Oh, sorry, that's Phoenix. I was saying that. You thought you tried to win big just like Glenn Elk did. Like you can see right through me. Again, who listens for the lottery on the radio? No one does. Numbers are announced through the app and through the website. That's all. Cracked him already? So I said it was nothing. So why are you trying to hide that? Oh, it makes no sense. Oh gosh, let's get through this. Usually pretty lucky, so I figured I'd give it a try. Said everyone in the lottery. How did it go? 150 cents. You better than win nothing at all than a lousy half buck. So bad. I know the feeling, that's why I don't play anymore. The same kind of ticket as Mr. L guys see. He got the special radio show where they announced the winning numbers. They did the drive, blah blah blah. It's intense, pal. I bet that's what Mr. L was listening to when the baby was killed. Yeah. What time is it now? It's just after 1:30. Are the lottery results always broadcast at the same time? Yeah, look, I got the flyer when I bought the ticket. I mean, their radio flyer. Yeah, because that's related to the case. Brings the most thrilling 10 minutes of your life every Monday at 1:30 p.m. And somehow I doubt that. I have a haunting suspicion, too, that the lotto is a scam. It's designed to trick hardworking people out of their money. That sounds cool. I wouldn't try it, Nick. You buy a ticket, man, with your own money. I mean, to date, I've never met a lottery winner. Okay, let's look around first. Kitchen. Talking to someone. I'll be back next month. Wait, natural element. I will be waiting for you. She's the one who did the poison. I don't know who this is. Apparently she had a head injury. If you haven't gotten it by then, I'm afraid it might be a little hot. No, I will have everything ready, I promise. I love fire. I love the way it crackles. The reason why I got burned. No, stop eating that baby. Who are you? Identify yourself immediately. Don't let me down. But no, this is not necessary. You can trust me, mademoiselle. Talk to anyone, and I'll drive a knife right through your heart. Phoenix, can you not do anything about this? No, you do not have to worry. You worry about too much. Maybe this will help you relax. It is the oil or send the booze. I do love raw meat. Start questioning her, Phoenix. What are you doing? Let me take my leave. Goodbye for now. Don't let her get away, Phoenix. What are you doing? I believe she is. must rub some oil all over my body before I become a nervous wreck. There, that feels good. Phoenix, why'd you let her get away? What are you doing? La la, excuse mama, shit. My eyes! Your eyes, if you have trouble with your eyes, you need this, la oil sandalwood. Isn't this just leftovers of what you were using? Start talking. Who was she? Because I, for some reason, couldn't ask her. Don't exactly have many customers, do you, Mr. Armstrong? No, you are right, monsieur. Perhaps it is the perfect subject to visit me, no? That way I can give you my undivided attention and cook for you later supreme. Putting on a brave face, huh? That's what girls do, Nick. But you are right, business is very difficult these days. Perhaps the name is the problem. People do not understand it. They think it is stray. I just wanted people to think that my restaurant was exclusive. I mean, seems alright. I think you just serve fast food on cheap plastic trays. Nick, that's the kind of thing that makes a girl cry. You've forgotten Mr. Armstrong is a man, Maya. But this restaurant is my life. It is everything to me. I'll defend it to the finale. No one will take it from me. The woman, who was she? Who was that woman? I couldn't ask her myself, because for some reason I had my foot in my mouth. You saw that? Well, yes, sorry. Who was she? She looked polite and graceful. Polite and graceful? Like you're on meeting fires, right? Yeah, we saw this already. Yeah, thanks for replaying it in our minds. I think about it, Maya, it's pretty clear what kind of conversation they were having. You think so? Well, then let's show them a piece of evidence to show what happens. Yeah, so it's clear that this was all about this radio flyer, you know? He really wouldn't know anything about this, really. What do you know about? The coffee cup? Floor plans of your restaurant. Alright, you don't know anything about that either, huh? How about the scooter? Oh wow, he knows something about the scooter. What is it? Is this your scooter? No, I saw it before in Vitamin Square. No. Take it away, do not show that to me. Talk about an allergic reaction. Guard's mashed up, it's written by the phony. He's afraid of this. I've eaten my lunch, have you? Tell me, monsieur, do you enjoy the lunch I prepared for you? It was a unique and wild mixture of flavors. Thank you, Phoenix, for that. That was the first time I ever had lobster. Upstairs, there was no lobster in my lunch. But it said lobster right on the menu. Mademoiselle Maya, please, you must read the menu more carefully. It says a dish inspired by lobster and abalone fricassee with a balsamic vinaigrette. Oh, it's inspired, is it? Oui, inspired by these ingredients, but perhaps not made for them, ne sais pas? I'm sorry, I don't know French. Guess that's the way the cookie crumbles, Nick. What lunch tastes is probably 99% perspiration and 1% inspiration. This place's theme is pretty good. I made delightful angel with the broken wings. Angel heart doesn't go well when you think about it. Please, I keep it as if you want that to mouth, and then I had to give him as if you helped him. Help them with what? We did not owe them the money that would have refused, but my hands were tied. Please, what did you agree to help them with? I cannot say. If I tell you that woman, she was sliced me up and eat me with a salad garnish. I hope he doesn't mean it'll be literally sliced up and served with garnish. Well, yes, that woman has something to do with your loan contract, am I right? Please, Mr. Armstrong, tell us about that woman. The woman. She's, my eyes come to this with the tragedy. I find myself so deep like that. It's a sign of bad the world we live in. I'd say it's more of a sign of a bad culinary skill. The woman who's here, the scary woman, she's from the loan office. Loan office? Is that where you borrowed $500,000? The tender lender, it's called. Oh, good. We have another place to visit on our nice little investigation. Okay, catchy name. Just hearing it makes me want to borrow some money. Please, you must not borrow from them if you must no more than $10. $10 sounds like you whole monthly stipend, Maya. A bit more than that, thank you very much. And your lender's the loan office you borrowed the money from, huh? I wonder if they've got anything to do with this case. What else can you tell me about Tender Lender before I go there in person? I may read to a veil. When I'm upset, I have to buy something nice to cheer me up. Thanks to I'm loaning me money, I have to pay back $500,000 now. I'm like a slave. I have to do everything that tells me. Who's this he? The tiger. I've seen him before. The tiger. He's the manager that in the land out here by man, the big city upstairs. They've already met. He started me, my knees are trembling, his voice is ringing my ears for 3 days. As soon as I hear the noises about the little scooter rides, I start to cry. I think I know who it is. Does the guy resemble me? No, this man is a presence, a most formidable personality. Although he does have a spiky hair, just like you. Someone even thought he was me in court. I don't know how that happened, but okay. There's a resemblance there, I suppose. Sounds like this loan office is worth checking out after all. I'll go there next. 19 Square. It was like people have to tell me where things are before I can visit there. I can't just look it up on my GPS. Hey Nick, if you need money, I can loan you some as long as it's less than $3. It's gonna buy me Square, huh? I guess I'll be going there next. Thank you, Mr. Armstrong. Alright, maybe I should present this day. Oh, first customer. First time it's at Dead Man's restaurant. Wow, only first? Wow. Impressive. I'm very impressive. Only one dead person. Gonna head back to the precinct. Hold on. What about this scooter? What can you tell me about the scooter? Try to make me excited. Oh, man, excuse me. Well, it's pretty much wrapped up now. There's no big change going on at the moment, so she's been pushed aside. I'll see you later then. Bye. Thank you, Gumshoe, for nothing. I'm gonna talk more about Maggie, are you? Where are you going, Detective? Or you'll be late. Actually, I got you a big favor. It's a big one. A favor? Yeah. It's for Maggie, actually. How did I guess? I was kind of hoping you'd give this to her for me. Why can't you do it? You're a detective. Can't you visit the detention center? What is it? Lunchbox. Got it early, so I could make it. I'm really worried about it. She looked like she lost a lot of weight. Just take a tour yourself. What do I look like? Your personal errand boy? What the heck? How many weenies are in here? Not a person on earth who could down this much meat. I wouldn't say no one. Somebody's kicking up in that tender juiciness. Weenies. We'll give it to her. Just age makes. Please ain't will, pal. Can't exactly say no, can I? Yeah, sure. I'm just I'm gonna run your errands for you. It's fine. Gumshoe's lunchbox. A tenderly handmade lunchbox fills the stomach with love and plenty of weenies. I'll eat it myself when I get hungry. Hungry. Don't forget, okay? I'm telling you, give that to Maggie. Finally gone. Now he can attend to his duty. Again, you could probably spend all day on this episode if you really wanted to. Just examining everything and presenting everything to everyone and just, you know. No clues here, but there's clues there. Don't read any of that, just pause the episode. So we can go back to Vitamin Square, of course. Scooter's back, so this is the tiger guy. Okay, he went to buy another ton of bird seeds. I was kind of hoping he wouldn't be here anyway, at least not for now. Besides, any more seeds today, I'll be liable to run into the real Phoenix. Well, here's the Scooter. Otherwise, he might be in for a shock. Mr. Phony must be lurking someplace nearby. Tiger loose in the city. Real Phoenix is like an abandoned chick lost in a vast urban jungle. Don't worry, someday you'll grow up to become a ferocious tiger too. Don't lose hope. Why is she trying to peck talk me into becoming my phony? Where is he? Where is he? His motorcycle is here. His scooter's here. And he's nowhere to be found. He's probably at that place. I don't know what this has to do with Maggie, but okay. Alright, yeah, let's get this over with. Okay, let's move, since he's not here. Tenderlender. January 7th, Tenderlender. This place gives off a really strange vibe, doesn't it? Looks like the tiger isn't in his lair. That is, as they say, a very good thing. Welcome. Talk about a creepy voice. It's either the lady or the guy. Yeah, of course. The lady that works for the loan company. You're here to discuss a loan. No, not exactly. The manager is away at the moment. Wait quietly. Please. He's gone. Just like that. Let's come back another time. But this is the perfect opportunity, Nick. The place reeks with suspicion. Come on, let's take a look around. Of course, no one will ever know. Leave it here for you to enjoy quietly. Yes, thank you. Do not touch the desk, please. I'll do what I will. You're not going to stop me. Now she wants to get out of here. I'm going to touch everything. There's a CD player for me to touch. Have you finished the coffee? Ah, yes, thanks. It was lovely. You drank it all? Hee hee hee. Don't tell me the coffee's poison too. Touch anything else that doesn't belong to you, there'll always be another cup. I'm going to touch everything in this office. No one's going to stop me. Wait, maybe it's just a burger for breakfast. I sure hope so. Not the Rocco soundtrack, it's the Cloud Tiger. It's a demo CD. The artist's name has been handwritten on disc. MC Bomber. What? This must be the CD you told us about. Let's listen to it. I bet it's heavy metal. That one will make us drink more coffee. MC Bomber added. Found a Tenderlender sample disc with a name written in marker. This is perfect. Let's touch this phone. Shiny desk. Made of solid gold. Wow. Solid gold desk. And she didn't even show up. There's a mess on the floor. Ashtray, someone bumped it. It's gonna be a nightmare clean. It's all over the rug and everything. I accidentally knocked over a really big space heater. Cleaning out with such a bang! Patches, tray bin. Places don't give those out nowadays. Wait a second. Look what's printed on it. Tray bin. Matches out of the core record. Matches used for advertising. Found in the Tenderlender. These matches could come in handy for burning something down. Pilot light for the office boiler keeps going out. Swing and a miss, man. Swing and a miss. We're gonna use this to burn the place down. Parisian coat. It has nothing to do with the murder. So let's talk about it anyway. Cake? What? Yeah, sure, thanks. What can you tell us about these coats? Wait quietly, she said. Yeah, sure. I have my eye on you, only so I can take care of you, understand? Yeah, don't mind me, I'm just looking around the office. What are you getting so excited about? Look, on the lapel of the suit. That's an attorney's badge. Tiger's a lawyer. No way, look at this thing, it's made of paper. Paper badge, not a Tenderlender, made of cardboard and painted to look authentic. Who would buy this? Probably that dumb judge that can't do his job. For some reason your badge still looks really cheap to me, Nick. I doesn't even recognize an obviously fake badge in the ceiling. Coming out from under the desk, man. What are you two snooping around in my office for? As we were told to by your assistant. Nothing, we were just... My precious carpet, you got ash on my rug. You's gonna wish your ugly feet never came through my door. It wasn't us, it was already like that. You's gonna argue with me? Is that what you're doing? Think you could take me on? You're already wanted for impersonation of an attorney. Maybe that's 20 years jail time. Gonna flatten you two like pancakes to you my new rugs. On Tigray, you're back. That voice is like evil seeping in your head through your ears. There's a whole circus in here, isn't there? I knocked over that ashtray earlier, and... Has she got a death wish or what? Something in her eyes like a death wish. Where's Jason Isbell when you need him? Oh, right. Huh? Forget about it, Violetta. It's not in there. What? What? I ain't gonna get mad. You're too cute here. That's so unfair. Here, have some cookies. I just baked them, and you'll need some strong espresso while you're discussing your loan. What the heck is wrong with that woman? Anything compromise? Phoenix Wright. Yes. Is the crazy or just plain stupid Jay's after me? Worked so hard, but now you just gotta come and mess up my plan. Why are you representing people in court when you're no lawyer? I don't care, no one gets in my way. What? I mean, excuse me? You left the little girl at home, right? I have a few things to ask. No questions. This is the last time with me. Just get out of here so I can finish my investigation. That's pretty weak, Nick. You waited until he was out of earshot before you shouted after him. I didn't hear you scream hold it either. He's special. You already said her name was Violetta. Pick up the speed, Phoenix. Pick up. Pick up. Cookies. Now, what was it the tiger called? Violetta? Yeah, open your ears. What's the matter with you? We're gonna finish exploring. There's a speed bag. I don't think it's related to the case, but we'll just get through this. Speed bag. An ornament thing. Piece of paper behind it. Repair bill. Bumper in the light. That's insane. Car registered to Kevin Dervies. Repair bill. Car bill for $15,000. Paid to Tigray by Kevin Dervies family. Alright. That's everything. We have turned El Tigre's office upside down for evidence. We've been over and through everything. There are no mysteries here. We can talk to Violet now. Now that we know who she is. Might as well present all the things that we found in here. Let's have more. No, thanks. I've already read enough dialogue. I can only say about Tigray. I can't even tell you about herself. Can't tell you about Don Tigray because sadly Don Tigray has not been added to our list of profiles yet, even though we've seen him 20 times. Alright, can you tell me about the matches? No, you can't. Oh. Tell me about the tender lender. Family-sized business, conscientious rate of interest. Tentatively lend you that little bit extra if you're a tender lender. What is that bandage doing on your head? What, are you trying to rehearse for Al-Qaeda or something? Hey, Nick. Things are a bit tight for Wright Company at the moment, aren't they? There's that $500 you owe me from our card game for starters. Why don't you take out a loan? Yeah, just suck it, man, please. What happens if I'm late? We give you more coffee, strong coffee. Think about it, skip town. Just remember, I can make strong coffee too, Nick. Strong tea! Thanks. What incident? That was poisoning a restaurant just near here. That incident. With the manager, and the manager being the tiger. Here you go, Tigray. Here you go, Tigray. That's where the tiger comes from. Got a real name, Nick. Hurry. Yeah, thanks, Maya. Thank you for your dazzling addition. Finally, Tigray's added to this freaking profile. Head of Tender Lender. Now can you tell me about him? Finally. I didn't like my cookies. Thank you myself. Yeah, just knock it off and just touch me right now, okay? Maya's just gonna keep babbling, so just spit it out, okay? What are the tiger and scary girl doing working together? We're lovers, okay? Alright. Viola's her name, not Violetta. I've done Tigray in my life. He's one who saved me. You've heard this story before. The tiger saved you. Please address him properly, Don Tigray, otherwise I'll have to... Okay, Don Tigray, you got me. You saved your life, I'd like to know what happens. Tender Lender, let's talk to her about it. Now, let's just keep talking forever. May it never end. I'm very frail, you said. Just recently I died once. Hee hee. Well, if you died, what are you doing here talking to us? That's a real question of the day, isn't it? Ben, I'll help. People don't die and come back from the dead, by the way. They never truly die. When they die, it's finally over. That's how you know you're dead, when you don't come back. Sheesh. I guess they were expecting her to take a boat ride across the river Styx. Yeah, sure, because people can do that. On Tigray, he saved me. He gave up everything. Everything? When I found out he had done for me, I was happy. No offense, but I'm finding that a little hard to believe. Decided I'd pay him back with my life by serving him coffee and espresso. What's in her coffee? Oh, you got that bandage on your head. Still haven't taken it off, have you? What's the story? I put it on after the operation. I never took it off. Wow. It's a little injury, a little fatal injury. Fatal injury? Might suffer one herself by the sound of it. Sounds like everyone here suffered from injuries. That never heal. That's the injury you were talking about before when you said you died. Alright, great. Even she's keeping secrets. Everyone's keeping secrets. 4 Cyclops, that's it? 4 puny locks? Really creeps me out. You gotta find out the truth. No matter what it takes. You gotta break down all of her barricades and barriers. Nagatama. Let's see if we can bail this case out with all of her secrets. The head bandage secret. You said the bandage around your head was from an operation. You also said you suffered a fatal injury to the head. Correct? Yes, the operation was very difficult, apparently. Alright, you haven't been able to take off the bandage. Your suffering and your injuries never end. Much like these conversations, they never end. By fatal injury, you mean you were hurt by someone very badly. The injury in question has something to do with this. Paper badge. I'm gonna say the fire or something. Oh, that's fine. I'll look at my handy guide. A great little guide that I have for such an occasion. Blue screens, we haven't been there yet. Kitchen, we've already been there. Très bien times 2, I don't know. Yeah. We'll have to come back. It did not have to do with the matches. This trial is never going to be over. Vitamin Square. Old sea bag feeding pigeons. Take this and get out of my pack. Dude, how many people are we going to have to talk to? He's turned his back on it. I heard his pride in court. Adrian, let me talk to you. Out with the demons. We really need to talk to you. Like, we really need to talk to everybody because we have to talk all the time. We got to get through all this dialogue. Talking to him about the trial, about everything that happened. You, me, him, the people, the lady about everywhere. Made the vase. Yeah, the vase has nothing to do with the trial. Let's just get through this. Embroider. Yeah, we don't really care. Embroider this. See all that dialogue I got through? I'm so smart. I don't care. That's funny. It's fun. Let's do something else. Just a group therapy session, I guess. Did you get asked to run an errand? Just like we did? Oh my goodness. Everyone is being asked to complete errands. That's what this is all about. Yes, I did. The day the young Brown was out. The errand, what is it? I'll tell you what I was asked to do. All of a sudden that young lad slumped over on the table and I called the cops. Yeah, right. You did nothing. I broke that vase. It all happened so fast I was a minute of days. Never shot it over to me. Excuse me, you call the police. Call them yourself. I should have said back, but I didn't think of it at the time. Yeah, that would have been a really snappy comeback. You didn't call the police? Bit of a dang. Yeah, exactly. You didn't do anything. You didn't even call the cops. You called them on your cell phone. I look like I'd have one of those new fangled thingamajigs. Not looking for a payphone, of course. Yeah, you went outside, you wandered around, you did absolutely nothing. Didn't even try to help the guy. Couldn't find one right away, wandering around for 5 minutes. So exactly, wandering around. Yeah, that's true. Whatever, you gave me a chance, bullet me out of the courtroom. You wouldn't stop babbling. Blabbering. Why didn't you bring it up last time we talked to you? The woman, the man, alone in the restaurant. Could have been chased out of the place on purpose. What do you mean? Certain someone didn't want him in the restaurant. Sure, you go ahead and say it was in the way as usual. Well, I should have eaten myself covered in pigeon poop, huh? Why are you eating the seeds you have for the pigeons? What the heck is wrong with you? We need more details about what happened. No kidding. We haven't been talking about this enough. What's something he would know about? The lunchbox? Yeah, of course, the lunchbox that Gumshoe asked us to deliver. Tenderly handmade, fills the stomach with love and plenty of weenies. I don't think there was anything he knows about. He doesn't even know about the cup. He does know about the errand. Oh, jeez Louise. You just see how much, goofy dialogue there is in this game? There's a ridiculous amount. Here we got follow-up questions for this amazing person. Looks like Armstrong's out, but the place is open for business. You can't have an open restaurant without a chef. Not my fault. Don't take it out on me. Mr. Kudo left the scene, leaving Armstrong alone. He had poisoned the coffee. Did he call the cops? Did anyone call the cops? I don't think anyone called the cops. Let's look around for more stuff. That's probably the most suspicious thing in here, those bottles. Keeps giving out. It's like we just have all day to read. We just have all day to read. The entire day to read through all these text samples. Okay, great. Let's look for 3 of these. Any poison around? Let's. We have to look all around because the guy is not here. I think there's nothing left. Nothing left to explore. Just going in circles, ain't we? Maggie. Finished questioning me. Wasn't it unbelievable? Weren't you scared? Or pretty tough. Totally nailed that old man. Yeah, you sure did. He's all over the place with his testimony, so we had to indulge him. He's not the only one. What? What do you mean? Everyone else's testimony doesn't match up. Yeah, Phoenix is being represented by mobsters. It's very strange. Let's get through your stuff. You said you know. Maybe you should talk more than we are. He was the one who slipped something into the victim's coffee. I'm sure it was him. Well, we saw him. It was the waitress who put some white powder. Again, that could have been sugar, though. How do you know that was poison? The CD vanished as well. We've tracked down the CD. MC Bomber, that's the name spelled on the paper as well. Whenever you find that CD at the crime scene, sir, or the victim's indication, that's gone too. Don't worry, we'll present everything to her. Everything will be presented to her after she gets done talking. Pass out? Why would you do that, Maggie? Not Maggie. Maggie, why would you pass out on the crime scene? That works so well for Ron. Now people just keep passing out on crime scenes after murders occur. And then luckily they can be blamed for the crimes that happen. Yeah, it just works out great that way, doesn't it? It's so embarrassing. I mean, I used to be a cop. Yeah, you did. Restaurant was buzzing with police. Also, why are you sitting like that? What the heck? Anyone can look up your skirt, by the way. Even Gumshoe. They arrested me. Okay, makes sense. You were the one person on the crime scene. Other than the dead guy, of course. Between the time the victim collapsed and the time the police arrived on the scene. I have no idea what went on at Tribulations. I believe like when the police arrive on a crime scene, the first thing they do is try to put together what happened. I was on a very grisly scene once before. I believe I was one of the few witnesses there, but like because I couldn't have seen like the murderer, I wasn't accused. Like no sane person would have assumed that, so I was able to just answer a few questions and then leave. Signs of importance, right? The other witness, the old man from the park, was pretty much chased out of the picture. Old CD wasn't inside the restaurant because he was told to call police. He didn't have a phone. He couldn't even do that. He could do absolutely nothing. He couldn't even take care of the dead guy. You were unconscious. Mr. Armstrong was alone in the restaurant. Possible Armstrong did something. We don't know yet. We don't hardly know anything yet. We just keep talking. We're not figuring anything out. Hard to imagine that Mr. Armstrong isn't involved. Oh. The old man, yeah, doesn't know anything either. We just keep talking to him. I'll try to figure out how she got arrested and convicted of a crime she didn't commit because there's so much baloney to sort through. Probably. People got tired of eating bologna and they just said, screw it. Maybe we should just ask Maggie what she knows about old CD. Yeah, I guess. I mean, we might as well. We have all this stuff to present. We have CD guys and Tigray. I mean, let's just present everyone. He's not really that bad of an old man. He's just confused as anyone else. I thought you said you felt better. There's something on your mind. You gotta tell us. Does it have anything to do with Mr. Kudo? Does it have anything to do with this guy? Is he the one who... bring you for the murder. Yeah, she knows nothing. She doesn't know anything about the setup. I don't think it's likely she knows anything about Violetta. Or Violet. The clientele of Tribulations. Okay, do you know anything else about this guy? I don't know any computer programs, there's human programmers. You've seen this guy before. Yeah, you've seen him before, I know it. What's strange is that he was the one who poisoned the coffee at the crime scene, and then he's the one who also represented her at trial. How does that make any sense at all? It just shows you how cartoony this world is. Yeah, also Phoenix is not red. That also is true. I don't know how people miss it. I don't know, but okay. Alright. She doesn't remember this is the guy who poisoned the coffee. How would you not remember that? He's a very distinctive scar. He's got a giant tiger on his shirt. But apparently people can forget even that. And we're also not done, by the way. We need to present some things for Maya, or not Maya, sorry, Maggie to look at. This CD being one of them. Wow. Wow. She doesn't have anything to say about that. Lunchbox from Gumshoe. She'll take that, though. Detention center rules. No gifts allowed. Why would Phoenix not know that? I've been here enough times. He's a lawyer, for goodness sake. I hate weenies. Okay, good. So I can get this back to Gumshoe. I just give it to him. It's fine. I agree. I'm glad we had that covered. Even though you know nothing about the CD that you keep talking about. That's very interesting. Very, very interesting. Can you explain any of these things that have your fingerprints all over them? Sure, talk about that. Sure. I still can't believe she doesn't say anything about that. Stinking CD. She's talking about it, and yet she has nothing to say about it. It makes no sense. Great. Great. Yeah, know anything about that? No, you don't. Don't know anything about anything. There's a big dumb dodo brain who got convicted for a crime you didn't commit because you don't know how to defend yourself properly. Oh gosh, let's get this over with. This garbage. Who else do you know anything about? You don't know anything about any of these people. You don't even know anything about Tigre, even though you've seen him before. Which I find very strange. Oh man. Victor Kudo's testimony, great. Let's talk about that waste of time again. He was testified to begin doesn't quite make sense. Sure, there was another customer in the restaurant. Even though you saw them and you don't remember anything about them. He didn't the issue. That the customer was a woman. Okay. And yet you say nothing when we presented Violet's profile. We presented it to you when you said nothing. You've already done that, though. She had a bandage around her head. How do you forget that? She had a stinking bandage around her head. I'm gonna try presenting her one more time. Because this is wow. Just wow. So you can't remember people you see. So again, how are you supposed to properly defend yourself? You can't. All you can do is make incriminating statements. That's all. We still haven't been here. Let's go ahead and go. Wow. why? I'm sorry, access is restricted to authorized personnel only. This is a computer programming laboratory. There are far too many trade secrets that could be leaked. What secrets? Everything you see here is classified. No information can leave this building. Otherwise, I'll have to terminate you. Sure. Who's this woman? She's like a robot from some kind of wacky educational show. Lisa Basil. I'm the company director. Director? She's human? She seems more like a ghost in the shell. Sure, Felix. Sure. That thing over her eye, is that the same device as Glenn Elk's? Maybe. Interesting connection. That's DMH. The other way around, HMD. All my programs here at Blue Screen Inc. are supplied with them. And her voice just changes as the time goes on. No, I just enjoy wearing this. They're pretty cool. I wouldn't mind one. Everything for you, Maya. Let's just keep talking. Keep saying stuff that has nothing to do with the case. And you waste a bunch of time. Tiger, we already met him. Glenn's calendar. Meeting with the Tiger, great. That's sure to be connected to the case. These pipes are also connected to the case. Yes, everything's connected to the case. Even these servers are connected to the case. Every little thing is connected to the case. Wow. There was nothing that wasn't connected to the case. Blue Screen's Inc. He's going to simplify it for us. We analyze data management systems required by certain branches of the industry. Deliver optimal operating systems to source level components. Okay, that makes sense. Great. Analyze stuff. You got that much, right? Betterhead. Software produces distributed on CDs. Okay, wow. Compact disc digital. Okay, maybe I can present the CD to her then. Small firm. All the employees are first-time programmers. Ask them what they're doing. What are you working on right now? Global variables, program structure heavily influences. Yeah, they don't even want you to read through this. Waste of time. They pass you. You get the idea. This is the sort of thing we're all involved in. Do you have people who follow all that? I don't even know what you're saying anymore. You know what happened, right? Glenn being poisonous, and that was terrible. So he works here. Didn't tell him anything either because the waitress who committed the crime has nothing to do with Blue Screen's Inc. But he did, though. So you have to answer those questions. Otherwise, we're going to take you in for questioning. And you really wouldn't like that because, you know, we never let you go. We just keep talking. Mr. Elg's desk. Have you cleared it out? Not yet. This one right in front of you. If there's anything that might be useful, you're welcome to take it. You could examine it one more time. There's a lot of... Okay. A lot of cash in his desk. For sticky notes. Almost missed them. Losing horse racing tickets. Horse racing betting tickets. I think when his desk is over 500. He likes to gamble. Lucky I found that. Very lucky indeed. Alright, so let's go through everything on the list. Fine, go through everything on the list. Everything on the list. It's fine. She doesn't know anything about it, even though it's her in her office. It's fine. She doesn't know anything about anything. Glenn Elk. They only responded to Glenn Elk. Okay, fine. Glenn Elk. Here you go. Except for one or two bugs in his personality. You know, like, what? Bit of a loser. Perhaps he would be the best way to describe it. So we got him in trouble. I don't think any self-respecting manager or boss would describe one of their employees as a loser. That's the kind of thing that can get you sued. And luckily, if you get sued, we can talk even more. He was a top programmer. I'd say he's a genius, so he was really no trouble at all. Normal employee. He just said he was a loser, though. So how does that make sense? Can you tell us about yourself? She can't tell you even about herself. He's a mystery. Complete mystery. Even Glenn Elk she can't tell you about. About Elk. He was in some kind of trouble. Why would you think that? I thought you said something about it just now. That he got himself in trouble because he's a bit of a loser. Yay! You have blocks yourself. Secrets. Elk is like every other man with his own pile of secrets. Not really. No. No, not at all. Alright, let's figure out what you're hiding. Go ahead. Gonna break you down. You don't deal with troubleshooting. Perhaps you'd like to speak to someone in customer service. Take a shot and see where it gets me. Miss Basil, tell me something. Did these troubles have something to do with these tickets I found?
Take that!
Bunch of horse racing tickets, all losing ones. You couldn't say anything when I presented you this evidence, and yet now you can. It's a great game. With that many tickets, you could get $1 at the recycling center. Yeah. Cashing in on the others' things. Yeah, no one cares. And gambling habit. I don't think that's a logical conclusion based on the facts. Everyone likes to go to the races from time to time. Not everyone buys as many tickets. I don't believe that proves anything on its own. Not through yet. Mr. Elk's gambling wasn't restricted to racehorses, was it? He also liked to gamble with lottery tickets. All I have to do is find it in this absurd level of, evidence. You bought a lot of tickets and lost a lot of times. It's got to have to hurt his wallet pretty bad, don't you think? Maybe bad enough to be the cause of some pretty trouble? Pretty serious trouble? Right, Glenn did have a gambling habit. Yeah, just keep presenting evidence that matches what I'm saying. People must not follow his example, do you understand? If I wanted to, I don't have exactly that much money. Well, there's no problem, is there? Glenn had a winning ticket, didn't he? For $500,000? Yeah, but hard to imagine how I could have been in trouble, isn't it? Sure, he had $500,000 in the end. That was his first stroke of good luck. He was deep in trouble before that. Okay, tiger thing. Let's present this. He met with someone the day he was killed. He even made a note on the calendar of a meeting in the Tiger. What's the relevance of that? Are you trying to suggest Glenn was in a meeting to discuss his debt? That's what I'm thinking. I've never heard anything about Tiger before. Maybe he's not even human. Maybe he's a tiger. I'm the programmer, but I think it's time to introduce you to the Tiger. Yeah, and I can actually do that because I've been all around the block. Here we go, Tigre. Oh yeah, they call him the Tiger. He's also called Phoenix Wright. I don't know how this works. This is who Mr. Elk met on the day of the murder. Everyone knows that, except for Maggie, who was, of course, serving Dan Elk at the time and even saw the other customer. Except now she says it's a lady and she doesn't recognize her either. So what does Maggie remember about the day of the murder? No one knows. All she knows is she's accused of murder and she doesn't remember anything about it. Isn't that convenient? The only thing a lone shark would talk with him about would be his death. Now let's just keep going in circles. It's fine. It's true that Glenn had racked up the debt from gambling. $10,000. $100,000. $100,000? Ouch. I already won the lottery, so he should have been clear. Now you can get a bit of good luck. I got lucky in the lottery, but what if he hadn't won? What was his plan then? This isn't easy to say, but he would have to use talents to repay the money. Talents, I suspect he was talking about programming. What about computer programming is worth $100,000? Should leave so I can get back to my work. So close to cracking her. Yeah, you're cracking her, alright. The problem in Crush Strain. Program. I forgot to present that CD to her, by the way. Yeah, I might have enough to crack this. Yep, MC Bomber. Oh, but you can't present it yet. Oh, wow, how convenient. Isn't this game so stupid and ridiculous? You present MC Bomber, and yet I can't present it at this point in time because I haven't yet jogged Dick Gumshoe's memory about it at the Criminal Affairs Department. I'm just gonna skip through all this garbage. I'm sorry, dude. This game is so stupid and annoying. Like, it is actual garbage. We're gonna have to move back to the Criminal Affairs Department to talk to Gumshoe. Not her, because she doesn't know anything. Even though she's accused of murder, she doesn't know anything. God, I don't even care anymore. I'm just gonna skip all this. We have to jog his memory about this stupid freaking... That's the name of the virus, MC Bomber. Let's go talk to you about all these. Okay, let's look up viruses and the other thing, and then we'll be able to present this CD that we already had in our possession. But we couldn't present it because we haven't jogged his memory. Yeah, what's the virus? No one cares. It has nothing to do with the case, okay? Nothing at all to do with the case. It's fine. Godot knows nothing about viruses or computers. Bombers, yeah, I know something about bombers. They're in jail, okay? Oh gosh. How long has this episode been already? Hour and 17 minutes. It just goes to show you how long this garbage is. It's ridiculous. Like, we just keep getting more profiles, more evidence. We already have evidence we know what to do with, and yet we can't interact with it at all because we haven't reached the correct point yet. Have you seen a fake badge, detective? Yes, you've seen one before. Just don't remember that you've seen it because so much crap hole has happened. He knows about the CD. He knows about the paper. Jog his memory. Know anything about anything else? I don't think you do. Matches? I know something about Violet. Do you know something about Violet? Violet Cadaverni. Only granddaughter of Bruto Cadaverni. Bruto Cadaverni. What's Cadaverni? Never heard of him. Yeah, crime boss. Yeah, we know they're into mob. Yeah, they're a bunch of mobsters. We already know that. Oh, that wasn't added? Really, Cadaverni's scary people. Okay, you're a cop. Oh. Now we gave her it, but we ate it because she does like movies. This goes to show, like, if you get someone a gift, make sure it's something they actually want. I learned that the hard way. Otherwise, you're just wasting everyone's time, right? Yeah, just wasting everyone's time. Yeah. Shit, gave her a gift she didn't even want. Yeah, great, we have even more. Would you like the wings back? Why do you keep giving us stuff to deliver? What the heck do I look like? You're a little maid boy? Like, what? She's not even here. Thank goodness. Thank goodness she's not there. So we have to go back to this thing. Let's get this over with. Let's go ahead and go all the way through it because we can't skip it. Even though you did it before, you gotta do it again. Because, you know, we just had to do that. It's fine. Let's just make sure we present it in the right order. It goes this lotto ticket, because she doesn't buy it, so you have to give her the ticket. You have to give her this ticket, you know, because it's just how it is, you know. Yeah, they're good. Good job. Gotta present the calendar. Let's make sure it's in the right order. Oh, you know, just sort through all this evidence. We have to present the tiger to her for some strange, bizarre reason. I don't know anything about that. We could have talked to Gumshoe about converting the arrows on this. I think we would have been going in circles at that point, but it's fine. And then we present this CD finally, even though we already knew. It's so stupid, dude. So dumb. We already know this was made here. We already knew that. Come on. Yeah, let's get through this. Thank you for keeping your secrets from me, so I can figure them out. That's great. You know all this crap, and you're not going to tell us because you're a wonderful human being. MC Bomber. I'm a human being. You're a stupid robot. Okay, we finally done here? You know anything about the Catavernos? She doesn't know about that. Gumshoe might. Gumshoe and Violet probably know about it. We could try it. We forgot to present that because it wasn't added before. Violet probably knows something about it. You know anything about this suspicious lady that works? Yeah, she definitely knows more than she seems. Maybe if you did your job, we would know that. You know, maybe we would have already had that during the trial. Instead of having to do all your work for you and make all your deliveries for you, like some delivery boy. Okay, let's just get back to... This is done, right? Don't have to do anything else on this? Great. Tender letter. Got to present, of course, the guy to her. Either we present the guy to her or we present the Magatama and then do that to her. Great. Who's your granddad? Watch your back. Thanks. I don't really care about my own safety, that's why I'm doing this. The family's always watching from the shadows. He might disappear forever. Hee hee. You know anything about that? No, she doesn't. Head bandage. I think we can finally break this stuff. The investigations are too long. Straight up. Oh, wow, you can present herself on this. I did not know that.
Take that!
We've already presented the one buttons, right? Yeah, we presented matches, correct. We already did. You can present herself here. Which I think is ridiculous, but okay. Oh wow, really? Oh wow, okay. Wow. Oh, you have to present the repair bill first. Okay, well, great. Repair bill. I might have already had that evidence, I don't know. Paid by Tigray to the Cadavernian family. Why is Tigray working with the Cadavernians? Seems obvious the car is involved in an accident. Paid that to the Cadavernians. What do you, the Cadavernians, have to do with me? Not about to say hi and introduce yourself. Your relationship to Cadavernians is strong, this is why. I can present her here, right? I don't know why she's pretending to be someone else, but okay. Yeah, it happened 4 months ago. Driving around the cars, yeah, I know all about it. Yeah, great, it was Tigray who did it, yeah, sure. Everything's connected, yeah, she crashed into Tigray. And he paid for the accident. It was Tigray who did it. I refuse. Yeah, that doesn't matter though, because we already knew. Yeah. Tigray is injured, and no one really cares. He caused the crash, and that's why he paid the money. Yeah, it all makes sense now. Now I present the bike. Somehow I'll find it and I'll present the bike. Why does he ride around on a scooter? Yeah, I might have already been able to do all this. I don't know if I was, my bad. I've just been through so much crap in this game. The reason he paid for the operation wasn't because of you, but someone else. The Don Crime Boss.
Take that!
Grandfather Bruto Cadaverni controls a lot of dubious cash. There's love, pride, and joy. I don't know exactly how much the operation cost, but if you weren't the granddaughter of Mr. Cadaverni, you would have paid the money. $1 million. Alright, yeah, who cares? She was in an accident 4 months ago. What does this have to do with the murder? Again, they go on these like wild, crazy goose chases. Like, what does this have to do with the murder? Antigua was ordered to pay the $1 million. The ticket was only $500,000. So where's the other half? Oh, I think I found it. Means loan contract. It gives all these little like crumbs, and we had to put it all together. So why is she working there? Does she not know that El Tigre is doing this stuff? Now let's put the monkey man behind bars. That sounds like a plan. Finally. Compensation. I want to believe him. I wanted to trust what Don Tigre said. He said it had nothing to do with my grandfather being Bruto Cataverni. He helped me because he cared about me, not about my grandfather. Yes, it's related to your grandpa. And it's related to this debt. What you know about? I helped him. Well, wait. Here, take these. What are these? Medical papers? Pay compensation. He was made an offer he simply couldn't refuse. Alright. Payment was due last year. Alright, there are two things that I consider inexcusable. Poisoning and betrayal. Not pushing people, Phoenix. Pushing people into electrical poles. Only a coward would hurt people using these tactics. Okay, let's get this over with, please. Everything alright? Should get going. Finally. Repair bill thrown in the trash. Okay, great. Why is that not end of level? What freaking more needs to be done? I don't know, let's take a look. Très bien. His theme isn't bad. It's not quite as unbelievably amazing as Godot's theme, but pretty good. It reminds me of Russia. His theme. It's a good theme. It's a good theme. Pictures. Bonjour, I've been waiting for you to return. We already know about it, Armstrong. Don't let me waste our time. I'd like to ask you a few questions. He hasn't got anything to say to you, fellows. Recon's an elk. Doesn't look like a tiger, it looks more like a gorilla. There he goes. Hand it over. What? If you want to play games with me, don't recommend that. Use medical papers now. Valid Cataverni's papers back. The $1 million papers. We already know all about you. We already made copies. You think we'd be stupid enough to come in here with the originals without making backups first? Haha. Buddy, this is not our first rodeo. She trusted you. That's why she said that she helped you. Forget about it. There goes dumber than an eggplant. She's not the only one. You know what's sad? I'll tell you what's sad. And it ain't only her face. She thinks she's got power because she's Bruno's old girl. Now that's sad. You wait until Bruno hears about this. When Bruno hears about it, you are dead meat. You're not even going to have to worry about the trial because you're not going to make it to the trial. Alright? Can't let you have these. Tomorrow in court. You're gonna expose what you did to get $1 million you used to pay this off. And you even had the audacity to, what's it called? Imitate me in court? Oh yeah, that's gonna add to the charge. Crazy or something? I don't care if you want to give it to me or not. There's two of us here. You got that too? Wee. Mr. Armstrong, forgive me. Désolé, I can argue with him. Over here. That's all you've got? I'm taking those papers. Get that lighter. Don't dig it too hard, Phoenix, right? You mean to tell me this psycho freaking overpowered you with the 70s chain and the tiger? He represents you in court, and then he gets away with this? What are you doing, Phoenix? Yeah, it's a good thing you made copies. Great, you made those copies. Sure. Think he's gonna stop me? Stop or beat it. Come on, Gumshoe, give us the challenge! This is only lasting 5 hours. Seriously, like, can you imagine how long this goofy episode would have taken if we read through all the dialogue? Like, we'd have been here 2-3 hours. And now they're making me cuss. This is a great game. Get back to back yet. Thanks, Gumshoe. Don't leave me behind. Yeah, just make sure he's on the witness stand. Make sure you arrest him, please. To be continued, finally. 2 hours. I think it still took us 2 hours. Even with us skipping all that dialogue, it still took us 2 hours. Hour 37, actually, but it's still ridiculous. I might just start like skipping the investigation. Like you just skip through, get to the trials, and then play the game. Because I really hate the investigations. As I've said time and time again, they're too long. They are way too long. Way too much running around, way too many witnesses, way too much information, way too much dialogue. I mean, the fact that they couldn't even afford voice acting in the game should tell you everything. There is an absurd, a ridiculous, as what did I say before? Gratuitous amount of dialogue in this game. There's simply too much. Maya's asides that are completely random and irrelevant. All the irrelevant information that's presented from all the people. It's like we just talk and talk and talk. I don't know, dude. Thanks for watching. Please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Donations to Ben Westnormer Show for anyone who might be watching this.